everybody. Frankie here from Vibrant Center for Voice and Movement. And today I want to talk a little bit about connection or chemistry. Meisner is very, very popular here, and it's about listening, which is a great approach to acting because some actors get very, very fixated on what's my objective, what's my motivation, oh my gosh, how did I say that word, was that really awkward, what do I do with my hands, and it becomes very self-focused. Of course, part of voice training can be about self-awareness and doing things to build skills in your voice, but then ultimately it's so that when you start a scene, all of the pieces are falling into place and you don't have to think about, am I breathing? Do I need to support my voice? Am I using inflection? Because, of course, we've been practicing all of those. Added to this is when an actor may be looking for connection. Sometimes we're in scenes with people and it's very hard to suss them out, or it's very hard to find a connection. And so here are a couple of options for exploring the idea of connection to your scene partner. Maybe you haven't had a lot of time to get to connect with them. Maybe there's a line that's kind of blocking you or bringing you a bit of a challenge. And so here are a couple of options. The first one is fact. Your voice comes off your body in vibration, waves that are coming off your bones. So you're actually sending your voice as a wave to your scene partner, to your audience, to the microphone that's there, to all of the objects that are in the room. And I personally found that a really a beautiful image to work with, is that maybe I'm not physically touching somebody, but I'm touching them with my voice. Also, I find that when I'm nervous, I'm really thinking about the front of my body. And so thinking about my breath and my vibration coming from my back and moving through space and touching my scene partner, I find that a really powerful way to feel connection. And that way, I work with some people and they feel like they lose their body when they start speaking. So they have an out-of-body experience, and then others become hyper-aware of their body. And this is a way to be able to balance the two so that you have presence, so that you have self-awareness, but you aren't losing the room. And so you may not be around somebody right now, and I'm going to invite you then to work with an object that you can see as your scene partner. And look at that object and find something that you can appreciate about that object. You might be noticing the color or shape or the way that light is hitting that object. And notice that you're breathing. So in this moment, you're holding your own experience while you're also connecting to your scene partner. If you're lucky enough to have a person right now, then notice them, notice something about them as you're noticing your breath. And you might have a river of reactions happening. So there might be a moment when you start to become aware that your face is kind of fixed. Is it possible to let your face go? And now thinking about your breath in the back of your body and vibration coming from the back of your body. You're going to you're going to say, hey, and touch them. So if they're close to you, hey, and if they're a little farther away, you might need a little extra air energy to get you there. Hey, coming from your back, sending your vibration to touch that person. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. And one last one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that's one. And if you're lucky enough to have a partner to work with, you can actually gaze at each other. You don't have to lock eyes with each other, but you can see each other as a piece of art and practice finding that wow moment when you feel like you really see them. That's number one. I'll give you one more. Number two is, which one do I want to give you? Look for their breath. Notice the breath of your scene partner. And notice that you are also breathing. You don't have to be breathing in a coordinated fashion, but that's one of the most beautiful ways to feel a connection or empathy or love or respect, is to notice the breath of your scene partner. Sometimes we do scenes at each other, and this also works with working with an audience. Picking a few people in the audience and notice their breath, and noticing that you're breathing as well. I love this kind of work because often people talk about chemistry. The thing is, chemistry, as people often understand it, is not a skill, and actually is not always safe. Whereas finding a deeper human connection, something that can go beyond words, is a skill. And this is something that you can practice in your muggle life when you're not always acting, is interacting with people and looking for their breath, or speaking to somebody and sending your vibration to them from the back of your body. So, there's your skill for the week. Tell me how it goes. Have a wonderful time using that. You can use that on your auditions when you have a reader, or you can even use that on your camera in your auditions. Use that in your daily life. Use that with your loved ones. Use it with people that you have some challenges interacting with, and notice what happens for you. All right, so take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.